Hey guys, it's Chad, Thor's Day in Paradise. Um, just wanted to come on and talk to you for a little bit. I know I haven't been making the videos for about a week now. Um, so, what happened was I started getting requests to do my energy clearing using my fire dragons. And I didn't really know exactly how to do it. I mean, I know in the past I've done it, but I kind of had to figure it out. And so I did it for the people that asked me to do it, and then I figured, I should probably do it on myself, just so I know what I'm doing, practice, see if it works, see what to expect, so I can tell others what to expect if they want me to do it for them. So I did it on myself, and I had just a shitty week. I had a lot of things coming to the surface, and it works for sure. It works. Well, I had in my mind, I'm like, I'm gonna send my dragons, and they're gonna get this 4D dense energy out, negative energy, and it'd be gone, it'd be cleared. But that's not what happened. They went in and they pulled to the surface uh, very dense 4D negative energy, and I had a lot of clearing to do all week. Ego stuff, um, stuff about discernment, just the little lessons I needed to learn, and it really it broke me down. Um, but that's good because it broke me down so that I can bring my lift myself back up, and I'm feeling better. I was feeling a lot better yesterday, and I did make a video, but I ended up erasing it because too much stuttering, or I don't know, whatever. So anyways, I am gonna start offering these clearings for anybody that watches my channel or anybody that requests it, and it's actually pretty easy for me to do. Um, I do have to get into a meditative state, and then call upon my dragons, which is Draco and the Midgard Serpent. And so I, will call on them and ask them to do it. I have to have your permission to do this, and I can do it for you and your twin because you have the same soul, but I cannot do it for other people that you just want me to do it for, or that I want to do it for, because it's got to be something that their soul gives permission to do. Um, but I'm not gonna charge a lot. Basically, like, I could charge more if I wanted to get on Skype and do this whole spiel about everything. I don't really want to do that. I feel like I would just be putting on a show for money. Um, I just don't want to do that. It doesn't feel transparent. Doesn't feel honest. So I'm gonna charge $11. It's not that much. 11 just seems like a cool number. It's the code. So do $11. Now you can email me at thorsdayinparadise@gmail.com. You can email me some pictures if it's like you and your twin, so at least I can like kind of visualize it. You can tell me your names or not; it doesn't really matter. Um, but I'm just the guy that's inducing this, so don't get pissed when you have a shitty week. It's gonna happen different for everyone, but it is gonna bring things to the surface for you to clear out. And I'm not sure the extent of it. It could be stuff from past lives. It could be just 4D energy through every aspect of your being: mental, physical, um, spiritual, etheric. It's bringing this energy, and so it's bringing this energy to the surface for you to clear. But what I'm about to say is, it wasn't just energy that got brought up that I just cleared out on my own. Situations around me um, induced my behavior to act a certain way, um, but at the same time, I was very aware. Like right after I did it, I was very aware of what I just did, and it's humiliating, and it's not fun, but it really came to my awareness. Wow, like I've been acting like this, and I wasn't even like very aware of how wrong I was in this action, um, in the way I was being. And the best way I can describe it is what I went through was a couple of things happened, and it's like when you get super drunk one night and you do stupid shit, and then you wake up the next morning and you're just like, oh no way, what did I do? It's just like embarrassing. It's like I'm never drinking again. um, so it was kind of like that for me when it came to you know, I let certain people into my energy that I shouldn't have, and it threw me off a little bit. And luckily, it only I figured it out like within like 10-12 hours of actually doing it. So I was able to protect myself and transmute, but it was still hot in my room. Um, you know, it's still something that like I let happen, and it's like, oh my god, I can't believe I did that. So that was a good lesson for me for discernment. And then the ego thing. Um, you know, who am I? I've taken the Thor thing maybe, or I did, a little bit to the extent of it being ego. You know, I do hold the Thor energy. I do have the DNA of Thor and, past life and stuff like that, but I have a lot of other aspects. And, and so I'm not just Thor. I'm not just this, I'm Chad. So, I'm a twin flame. I'm a divine soul here on a mission. So I can't just, I don't own the energy. My energy is able to go around and do things. So it is still a little bit confusing. Like it's, I'm sure it's not just, you know, just on me or just for me, this kind of like confusion, but it's a little bit confusing. Like, just, I don't know. Never mind. Don't even worry about it. Fuck, I'm sweating, dude. It's so hot in my room. It's like a sauna in here. But I can't turn the AC or the fan on because you can't hear me. Um, and I was just running around outside too, so got my blood flowing. Also, I started a business with this company called Tavala, and I can sign other people up. It's zero money to start or to do it. So, but it's a brand new company. It just opened up in November 2016. And I really like the products, and I won't work for a company or work through a company if I don't you know really feel strongly about the products. They got this Tavala Slim or Trim. I think it's called Trim. Tavala Trim, and it's an energy drink, but it also helps you lose weight, and it tastes really good, and it just makes you feel super good. I got two sample little sleeves of it, and I took the first one and then I saved the second one for the speech I had to do at the Oxford House workshop because I felt so good when I tried the first one. I was like, "Fuck, I'm saving this," and I did really good at the my speech at the workshop. The other thing that I tried is right here. They're called the Quantum Relief Strips. So they're super sticky. Like, I ended up pulling off after 3 days because I wasn't hurting anymore, and it was still just stuck there. And you can take it off, put it somewhere else. But what it is it's tourmaline ground up and then sandwiched in this pad, and then they put this pad with the ground up tourmaline and in front of a Tesla coil, and for like 4 days, 3 or 4 days, and they let it charge up this electromagnetic charge, and then you put it wherever on your body that you need to put it, wherever's hurting, and it induces your own chi, your own energy to actually heal yourself with your own energy, with your chi. So it worked super good. I was hurting real bad, like my neck. I always have problems with my neck, and then like my shoulder right in here. And I threw it on there, and the pain went away after, like I went to sleep with it. I woke up, the pain was gone, and I just kept it on there for a few days just to see how long it would stick. And I ended up just ripping it off after like 3 days. Um, uh, so I'll leave a link down here for that. I also have a business through Melaleuca. I'm sure you guys have heard of it. It's been around since 1985, and they have essential oils. Everything they make is all natural. They make everything themselves. They ship it themselves. They do everything. So it's very beneficial. You can be socially responsible, but it's also super good products. It's all green. It's all good. That's a little bit harder to leave a link for, so you'd have to get a hold of me if you want to start the business or you just want to buy stuff. You can get a hold of me, but I'll leave a link for the Tavala. I'll leave a link for my PayPal. So if you put $11 down, and then I'll get a confirmation email, and then I'll do a clearing for you, and just email me a picture, or you can get a hold of me on Skype, Ryan Lapaka 29, and we'll figure it out. So let me know if you want a clearing or anything. There's also on the Tavala with the patches, but they also have like inhalers where it's like a shot of shot of caffeine that when you're driving and you're getting sleepy, you just and it doesn't last for super long, but it'll keep you awake. And then they also got melatonin inhalers, so it helps you go to sleep too. And they got a few products. It's a brand new company, so there's not a ton of products, but the products they do have, I completely stand behind 100%, and that's why I'm willing to share this stuff with you. These quantum patches are amazing though, with the tourmaline and the Tesla coil technology, super cool. So I'm back. I'm feeling better. I feel like myself again. I'll talk to you guys soon. Mahalo.